Alright, on to Matt. Matt. There. Like, it's not scrolling fast enough.
It's scrolling so slow.
Matt. Mwah.
Tucks hair behind ear. Matt.
I gotta figure out a voice for him since I'm taking it over. I'll figure something out. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook page and type out a message.
Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. Let's definitely hang out soon. You free later?
Minute or two, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be totally down for that. I'm actually watching a show right now at the Soundgarden. Wanna come out?
The Soundgarden. What's a Soundgarden?
It's a concert venue, but also a band that's a lot of people listen to back when it's cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Well, I'm thinking another message pops up on the screen. Pub is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. That was the words.
Little indie pop punk rock band.
Out of Canada. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of my comfort zone. My hands are cold. I log off Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers running to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s?
Don't worry, Bessie, they're coming back.
Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought it was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyways, what's up?
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night.
No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've seen one since you were born.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget.
The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and cried and screamed the whole time?
Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Oh, you're not ashamed? You seem pretty ashamed back when I found those old drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. She's a shipper.
Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff.
Amanda!
Anyways, you should
12!
be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot, and you'll fit right in.
Well, it's at a smaller place. I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band?
Like DIY, gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk?
Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk?
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not a positive hardcore, are they?
He said that they're Canadian punk?
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine.
Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Literally it is.
Yeah, it is. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just countercultural rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music.
It means taking care of each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything.
Well, that's comforting.
And if a strange dude in Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't see 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row.
What?
Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. What? Amanda! I show up to the coffee spoon at 8.
Doing?
Yeah. At 8 in what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it! Ready for tonight?
Definitely not. It's been a while. Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Did your daughter make you take one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds up signs and screams and cries?
Yeah.
I got 2 lined up next month.
Aww.
I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one.
Oh yeah, Carmencita. Stay strong.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. It's gonna be awesome. Just hang out with me, Val, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast.
Quick question.
Shoot.
What is scene?
Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene. It pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. He was a scene kid.
Of course he was. That's confusing.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality.
Oh my god.
When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre?
Matt, you made it.
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me.
Oh. Me too.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me.
Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
That's my favorite thing to do.
Oh, Mood.
He's
Matt,
a big cat.
You're such a good boy.
A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and they yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people.
Matt.
Oh, let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hanging out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at
He's
him.
probably grateful he has someone with him.
Yeah.
Seems like you're a popular guy here.
Yeah. I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But at times like this, when I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are.
Yeah.
And then there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest.
Yeah.
Pats you gently.
Talking about tongue already, huh? God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
See?
Yeah, sounds great. Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny.
Just you wait. We grab our drinks.
This scene seems fairly friendly. I don't know why people would want to admit they listened to it.
Let's go check out the merch. Oh, funky hair. I love the hair, dude. Anyways, I got distracted by the hair. I was like, oh, that's so funky. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up in his chair.
Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts and tank tops. I got all the gifts and and discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want you.
I gestured at myself, my face flushing red.
Yes, you! You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record? Made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit.
Tally-ho, good sir!
Please stop yelling at me!
Tally-ho, good sir?
We'll see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your words to be true of spirit?
Pablo?
A fine question from a deserting patron.
Aw. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat.
Like the popped hip. Your friend looks lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Day by day, my man. They do the thing where they high-five, but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better?
She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect.
You have to deal with you every single day?
Fair enough. Who's your bud?
That's Val. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt.
Is Val cool?
Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug.
My dude!
Aww. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as customary in our society for people who don't know super well, but still want to be friendly too. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass.
Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band?
You know I'm out of the game.
That's a shame. I know, Vacant Veil would have slayed.
I'll slay. It'll slay once you start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts.
We got the sickest logo.
While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walk on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones of the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys.
Oh no, what?
Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard.
I'm just listening.
Yeah? What is this?
What is this?
Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs.
Thanks.
I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters? Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in a half?
Cellist.
I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the song, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation.
So you got a lot of concerts out here, huh?
What?
Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh?
What? Yeah, I'll just drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pop is much better.
I just have a lot of questions that I don't know I'll ever get the answer to.
Oh, yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They're being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way to the out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space that gets closer to the main act. It's getting quite crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there's so many people I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever to find Matt here? Where's the exit?
I do remember this date. Are there even exits?
What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I gonna see my daughter ever again? What if the terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Aww. Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy.
Oh, I got really nervous for a second there.
You and me both, dude. Aww. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start.
He has such kind eyes.
He does. He really, was like, I help you with your anxiety, you help me with mine.
Deal?
Come on.
Trade deal. Busy place, huh?
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd.
So you go to concerts a lot?
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way you are, that's magic. Suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad water.
Never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Oh, hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching videos and beauty videos in the bathroom. She had the eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. Oh, as soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays the first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now?
Number 1 is don't forget to floss.
Oh my god. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play.
I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get up there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths.
Avoid these youths. Is this us? Oh, I have to... Oh my god, I have to walk.
You're gonna die. You're on timer too.
Oh my god.
Is that Dan? I can't tell who this is.
No, I wanted to get that heart. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh my god.
No,
Corvo,
get me
you're
out!
trapped.
I think this is actually because I, oh my god.
You're struggling. Why is it so long?
I don't know! It's probably because it's still 32 seconds. I have to probably do all the...
This kind of sounds like Dan.
One of the two. I don't know.
Well, there's many Game Grump. I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because, I was supposed to, I put the,
What?
I put things so that I wouldn't get content copyright stuff. So I'm guessing that's probably what that is. Ooh,
S plus.
sexy of me.
Pretty good.
I'm finally able to make my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, well I guess I should keep look. I bumped into from behind. I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in the circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle.
Hey.
I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled into the boots of counterculture.
It's just a mosh pit.
Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Aww. Matt throws his arm around me and jumps back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit.
Me neither.
I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm
Oh my
having
God.
fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Shibbity boogity brow.
Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song.
Alright, man. Let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say goodbye to a couple people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present.
Okay.
Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier.
Whoa, thanks, man.
Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up as hard on their first time back at the concert deserves a reward.
The youths will finally accept me.
The youths are Amanda. I'll do this one first.
Finally, I will be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only on a field of battle, as we have done today, but on a grander scale.
See you in the world, pit youths.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, it's Pup.
Oh,
Hi.
Are
Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I could make it. You guys have put on a great show.
Thanks.
I'll see you around. Okay.
Wait, you know Pup?
Oh, yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids.
Whoa.
Come on, let's grab some dinner food.
Diner
Food. Suddenly realized how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We turned some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. Just lean back and spread my arms. Just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Bye.
Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids.
Aww. How'd you guys worked it out?
Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. Just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter.
So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts?
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but got us to travel all around the States.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of these people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes.
I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can.
That's really nice of you.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other.
How's Carmencita?
She says she wants to learn the drums.
Oh boy.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever that she has on the internet.
Fanfic.
Thanks, Amanda.
It's fanfic.
I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it?
I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Like what?
The man. Consumerism! Big budget remakes of fun. But I gotta get up early the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things. Can't we, like, share things?
Comrade, you're speaking of dangerous things here. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Breakfast.
I want to see what happens with the other ones.
Yeah.
Just because I'm interested. I am interested.
Didn't you want to go back to the other one? Because all we got was hearts, not eggplants.
I don't remember which one it was.
But right before Pup.
Oh, maybe. Fashion.
You can always fly in the face of fashion industry. That's a good anti-establishment.
That's just to my outfit.
You got that one
covered, dude.
I said I was among friends.
We could check the other one too. What was it that I said? Oh, I wanted to say Amanda will love this.
Well, wow, I bet Amanda will be super into this. She loves angry punk music.
Oh, no, he got it for us, so he's sad about it. Oh. He's like, oh.
What's the other one then? I'm never taking this off. I'll continue to wear this until it's tattered and a little smelly so that I can finally truly embody punk passion. Oh, he didn't get anything. That one.
Okay. Ka-chow.
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 The youths. Goodbye.
Wee.
Hey, oh. Hey,
yo.
Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subs.
Oh.
What did you...
I don't know, I accidentally pushed the thing. I think the only one he liked was the fashion one, I think.
Hey. The consumerism one.
Was it the...
I mean, he did hearts on both of them. There was no eggplants. Okay. We got the covered heart among friends, among us.
You and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling.
I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool.
Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always.
Ha, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that?
It's okay.
Aw, I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We head back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man.
Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning.
Haha, you and me both. I, don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me.
You called it.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool.
Aww,
Matt called me cool!
Man, called you cool.
I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out of her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show?
Matt thinks I'm cool!
You don't say.
Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool.
Blind leading the blind, huh? Oh, wow,
Girl.
I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable.
Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in a pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets, Extreme Edition.
First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in a pit? Who even are you?
I'm your extremely cool dad.
All right, I'm hitting the hay pops. I'll see you in the pit.
Hey, kiddo. Jesus.
See you in the pit.
Date complete.
He has
That's-
such kind eyes.
Yeah, he's so pretty. Fuck. Gay.
Trust no one. Matsella.
Matt.
I'll give you a kissy.
Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyways.
Amanda.
Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father!
Wanna go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out in coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff?
Amanda.
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not?
Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal.
Yeah.
Amanda and I make a short walk
No.
over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out reading books in cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face.
I'm looking for the piercings. There are none. It's
Yeah.
just the ears.
Yeah.
You're engaged. Hey, you're that dude I yelled at a bunch of times the other night.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me.
He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda. The person I am a father to and I'm very protective of. In order to make your acquaintance, my name is Pablo. And did I mention that I make witch house music?
I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
A piercing blow to my ego. Though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect
Pablo's
my
a
child.
good kid. Change the subject. Appropriate lines from no. Change the subject. Anyway, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man, today's my first day. Matt's skills training me.
Oh! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. I see you met my newest employee.
At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour.
When's that?
When's
sorry.
that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
All right, Pablo. Now what do we do with the customers again?
Right, yes.
Pablo clears his throat.
Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
Smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
A classic. And you? Americano football, is it? Decaf for cutie? A decaf for cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine.
Sounds like you're settling.
I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss.
Oh, Sound of Settling is a Death Cab for Cutie song, which is a band with a pun up, but I said it sounded like you were settling, and I'm gonna stop talking now. I want to know what I have to know the other ones. I have to know the other ones. They just interest me.
You did the same one.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I just wanted to do these because these sound interesting. They're kind of football.
Please. Our coffee is as strong as
That
that band's feelings.
Good choice.
I don't get it.
Oh, American football is a sport, but also this emo band. They made a good album, and they waited over a decade, and then made some good album, and another good album. Their music was very sad, and sometimes featured sad trumpets. And I'm over-explaining the joke again.
Fire it up. Go back again.
Yeah, one more. I'm just interested in them. I'm like, his silly little references, they're so funky.
Hey,
this one.
Witch House is actually a nuanced form of music that many people enjoy. I think our dear Pablo here should be proud of making. Or technically making. Since he's the only one done the logo so far. Yeah. Also, I've never listened to Witch House before.
Oh, okay. Father John Misto.
Father John Misto, please.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy.
Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy.
I was
There you
thinking
go.
a joke off. Father John Misty was an album called Pure Comedy. The drink is named after John Father Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind.
Coming right up.
I love you so much, Matt. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy a dude as he is, kid works hard.
Hey, man. That concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hell
front of your
yes. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was going to go do record shopping. Want to come along?
Absolutely.
Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time I hung out, he told me I had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Yeah, he immediately liked you. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Anxiety bitches recognize anxiety bitches.
Have you ever been here before?
No, I mean, we had a record player sitting in our living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the stores are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. Fake beard, arms race, sad swears, steady bew.
Steady bow.
Bow. Fuck.
So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? Is the vibe?
There's a lot of people who try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer, or more true to the artist's intent. But I really think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I've always loved. Fair. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. That's fair.
Ash would really like this guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around for the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs?
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took.
Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. He's gonna make us a mixtape.
If he makes us a mixtape,
I'm gonna cry.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres: futurewave, jungle, arachnopunk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to start.
Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be?
Cookies and cream.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Camouflage, summer breeze.
Kind of like the fire one. Or mountain.
One of these two. Yeah.
Mountain spring then.
What's your favorite ambient sound?
Rain.
Oh.
Star Trek.
Fuck! They got me!
Rain.
But yeah, the rain. And dream vacation spot? Living out the fat of the land in Ibiza. Starting a new life in the Baltics. Did it say vacation spot?
Yeah.
None of these interest me. I'm just going to my backyard. What's your deepest, darkest fear? They're nice to me only because they want something from me. I feel that I don't deserve happiness. I want to get it. What if somebody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? Saying you too. It tells you to enjoy your food.
Oh god. Probably the first one.
I'm trying to think of my own. This is one of my biggest fears, is that I'm just faking that everything's fake. Or the happiness thing.
That's not true for me. I'm happy.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Go with this one. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing! Matt runs to the other end of the store and comes back holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. This one almost didn't get released, but there's a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Whoa, dude, thanks for the rec.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in.
Usual stuff today, Matt?
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig. Forever by Mystery Skulls. Mwah! And Greatest Hits by Remo Drive.
Tight.
The cashier rings Matt up and brings back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd's my buddy Val. Val, this beacon of human charm, is Molly.
Got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance?
Might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through.
Got a flyer for it right here.
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Like doing anything right now. Will Vacant Veil be playing?
If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store.
Man, what a trip down memory lane.
Sleepy.
Sorry. I haven't been in a record shop like that since I've had shag carpeting. Vans had shag carpeting.
Since I had shag carpeting.
In my house.
Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think all those weird little musical memories?
Since I had a shag carpet fursuit, what do you mean? How do you mean?
Well, I think music is very time and place sort of thing. Song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of my exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life.
Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, where was the last time you smoked pot?
Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades.
Dude, me too. They're gonna get high. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? It's weed.
I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Oh my god!
Say no to drugs!
Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. Oh my god. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup. Just to me in the alley near the coffee shop. Literally, we're gonna get high with him. Oh my god.
Okay, if it turns out to be the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own.
You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right?
Oh my god. I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedly underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves in the wrong end of the deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda.
I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming in the corner of one of those nasty gray stompers, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed all in black.
Excuse me, Mr. Drugman.
Surprise! The person that jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son.
Who sent you?
We're cool, man. We're cool.
Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down, or I bolt.
Shove not your way. Mutually assured destruction.
Not wearing a wire, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire. Put that away, please.
He's like, oh, your body. Oh, Jesus, put that away, please. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that the formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much you want?
One? One what?
Yeah.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? One. One?
You guys know how it works. You know how it works. Oh my god, look. Here, just give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened.
One. One
I would
weed.
like to purchase one weed, please. Sir.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. She hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open and take a deep whiff. It smells like genuine drugs yesterday. That went smoothly.
I remember this day too. Yeah, we should get off of our public property before we smoke this.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walked down to the cul-de-sac and stopped at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmen C is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs.
Matt pulls out one of the records out of his bags and puts it on for us. I plop down on the comfy leather couch and look around the place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall.
Whoa, what a collection.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me. We lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors?
Please, it's your house. You guys have smoked
if you
pot
say so.
before.
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco into the piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it.
Well, let's
Open up the nug. Rip that golf fairway.
Gateway Drive.
Oh
no. Oh fuck.
That was not what we needed to say.
I don't even remember.
I don't know.
You clicked on the top. Open the nug. You opened the nug. Focus on that gateway drug.
I want to see if the other one's good.
Should be.
We'll see. Oh, you like that one? Yes, let's do that. Light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed.
No, it's not. Oh god. Do we develop a taste for meth?
No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniffed the air and that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here.
That little punk ripped us off.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Sober.
Little fridge people! Ew! You know what? You're right.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young.
I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been.
I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness, the dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago.
Were you two in a band together?
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. Traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible.
Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew we couldn't do it forever. Long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet coffee shop, and she died before it opened.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. Couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano.
Do you play? Is you play music?
Out of practice.
I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Are we gonna play music?
Oh, yeah?
I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
No way. You had a ska phase?
Ska never dies. Except for Ska Munis Manifesto, who broke up after our senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love.
Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
I sit down at the piano. Anyways, here's a Wonderwall.
Corvo's going through it right now. Hold on.
I have to play it just to know what happens.
Start jamming up.
The infamous song that would play at parties in hopes of getting people to like you. I don't really remember it. Okay.
No,
he hates Wonderwall! Oh my god! That's so funny that he hates Wonderwall. Okay, I'm good.
God.
Oh, here's Wonderwall.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I'm sorry, we're meme lords.
Alright, I'm gonna stick to ska roots.
Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Wait, that was just smoke on the water.
Matt, I've forgotten how to play.
The Deep Purple's always appreciated, nonetheless.
Alright, buddy. Can you top that?
I shouldn't. I want to know what happens if I play classics.
Go ahead.
For some reason, Matt is so important to me.
Yeah?
I like him.
I like him too.
We're anxiety buddies. And I'm like, I love that for us. Hey. Start playing chopsticks. What a jam.
Alright, buddy. Can you top that?
I shouldn't.
Oh, come on.
No, it's been a long time.
Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks, a song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be?
Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay.
Yeah!
Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I never would have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that?
That was amazing.
Oh, it's nothing.
Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night?
Oh, no, I never played those.
Well, why not? You're really good.
It's just, I don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further.
Alright, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Thanks. Maybe. We're gonna offer. We should offer. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide I need to get back to bed. Matt walks me to the door. Let's never tell anybody about the oregano, okay?
Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know if anything about the health effects of smoking oregano and...
I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile.
Night.
Pats him. I walk inside the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting on her desk with her camera, editing photos.
Hey, Amanda.
Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no.
I'm hungry.
No!
I'm dead!
Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down.
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti?
Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil the pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. I was record collecting.
It was great. Did you know Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing.
He played piano for you?
Dude. Yeah, I brought it up, and he should play the open mic night. It's happening in the coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it.
Hey, I saw a flyer of that. We should go.
It's not too late to do a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel.
Oh my god.
I think I only know hot cross buns, and we could work off the chord progression. Matt and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who's crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right?
This is the yellow wallpaper.
Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Oh,
Tear the yellow
gay.
wallpaper. That's homosexual. Matt.
Proud parent. Grunge. 520.
Please it. Yeah.
Flowers. Well, it's been a long day. Just about ready to pack it in. Oh. Cry time. Me gently patting her.
Something wrong. Goodbye.
Love you, Manda.
Sorry, Amanda Panda.
Best friend.
Bestie gossip.
Gossip.
Confused. But got the spirit.
Cannot believe that. I cannot. It's not dumb. Not all friendships last forever.
Love you too,
I love
Amanda.
the little love you too, Dad.
Eat
That's
a lot
cute.
of broccoli.
Matt.
Oh wait, there was another
Wait.
message.
Let's see the messages. Oh, so
Oh,
here,
is there
this is
more?
again.
Oh yeah, so there's some favor to ask.
Robert invited me over for dinner. And it's gonna fall past to invite another bro. I've known this guy for years. I still can't get a good read on him. I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you come help me, please?
Oh,
Egg frying.
I love food.
I love food.
Especially if it's free. I don't know.
I'm sweaty over cooking, but sure. Hey, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Really hope that's a sweat of relief.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tempting.
Sometime. We can do, like, that stuff, like...
In the last one.
Yeah. Matt and I spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition to us to scope out Final Fantasy VII for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks. They're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with her homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I could tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I tried to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing. I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet, and he still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it.
It's the depression of his
Yeah.
dead wife. Calm down.
You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room.
Yep.
Amanda pops her head and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this.
What?
The sandals, they're older than I am.
Vintage, some would argue.
I thought you threw them out.
Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy?
I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you can totally can if you have a good eye for color.
You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie.
Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker.
What's the garbage?
It's the trash.
I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have the exact same argument next time I try to pull them out.
I guess. Come on, Dad. We gotta go. I've never seen the Coffee Spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pop concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Aww. Vo.
Well.
I turn to see Hugo's
Oh
sitting
my
at table with
God,
none other than Damien.
Fancy seeing you two here.
I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts.
True. Sasunara fanfic. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes.
Eclectic,
whatever the fuck.
You guys seen Matt around? Yes, he was just helping a Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's, Witch House.
Damien's ears perk. What is that?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Well, it sounds delightful.
I bet you sound like it sounds delightful.
He's
Amanda
a
says
witch
it isn't.
house. Shame.
You too, Bessie. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help.
I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo.
My dude.
Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug.
Aww.
Glad you could make it, Val.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. Guys need any help?
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in?
Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are extremely attractive and can beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. And we got a little bit of spoken word in there, and a magic act. And then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. Why?
They were that bad.
No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks.
No.
Yeah.
Yikes. Get them out.
They are not playing tonight.
Well, they're outside, all 17 of them.
Tell them we're full.
Then who's filling their spot?
Oh
God. I don't know what to do. We can go back. Save it. Or not.
Oh, it's late. Yeah, he didn't like that. It's fine. You.
Matt's gonna come up and save us.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll play.
What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking! Close your mouth! This Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore.
Scott comes to you in the hour when you need it most.
Fucking horn. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Val!
No. Is there a keyboard around?
Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall.
Oh my God.
Thirst.
Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled.
Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not!
As sure as the ska is generally played with staccato notes in the upbeat.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Val. I owe you big time. I
I
settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into?
Amanda, I may have made a mistake.
Dad, if you brought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I'd be okay with you wearing them, I swear to.
I agreed to pull out my ska.
No! Absolutely not!
Stop it! I had to help Matt.
Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left Scott behind for a reason.
Look, it's either this or we are in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow it's a preferable option. I just have to play the thing.
Play the thing? You don't know how to play any instruments.
Just promise me you'll still love me after this.
I promise.
Matt's gonna save us.
I hope so.
I swear to God.
But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand.
Of course.
My new last name is gonna be Fireblast.
Me too, bitch. Amanda.
Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring in his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous.
Yeah.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before. If you'd like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry.
Oh, Matt.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making this live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil! The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage beaming. He sets up 2 laptops and keyboards and launches into his set.
Thank you, everyone. This one's called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next.
Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered upon under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever it is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic.
Thank you all, the veil wearers who come out tonight.
A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show.
You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. I want to see his mommy.
Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more
mommy.
songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming. Especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand's smudged because I'm sweating. Shouldn't have told you all that I'm sweating. I'm sorry.
Matt,
wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the Third Waves! Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up at a coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of the anarchic female-fronted punk band. Dad, can I get a lip ring?
Yeah. Sure, if you pay for it for yourself.
Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third wave closes out our set, a variety of act...
Is it a youthful rebellion if your dad's paying for it for you?
Also not really either. Variety of act plays the delightful and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people in here.
I'm getting more nervous.
I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No, Jack, Dad, I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead.
Thanks, Manda Panda.
An improv comedy group takes the stage. They make suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classics. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Yeah.
I just remembered Damien and Hugo are here too.
Yeah!
Oh.
Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me.
Damien.
Hey, are you doing okay?
I'm totally fine. Everything's great. Nothing's wrong. Jesus.
I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out.
I am here.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Val. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Matt, please!
Matt!
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome formally of the Sky Munis Manifesto, Valtines! Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting secondhand embarrassment!
Stop!
You call me by my stage
Good
name!
to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Val, but you call me by my stage name. Frankie.
5 Iron Freddy. Thomas Lucky. Frankie Two-Tone.
Oh god.
He liked that one.
I think I saw an eggplant. It's fine.
It's a lot of keys. There's so many keys. Do panties usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs.
I guess that's some good stage banter, and now have to play a song. This song's called Beam Me Up,
Scotty! Deep breath.
Stop.
How hard can it be?
How
Oh no, can it be?
Oh, we gotta play.
Oh no!
I wonder how disastrous this is.
Stop.
Sing along. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, singing that easy ska tune. Unity, unity, watch us fill up the room. I'm not on beat, rude boys coming for ya. Take warning, if you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Skanky. Everybody, Scott! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up to the Scott Trek Enterprise! Jesus,
I
we're
hate
just
this.
mashing it. We can't even pick notes out. Let it be
This
done.
hurts me.
Let it be done.
Please.
Bravo!
Whoa.
God,
Scattered applause.
stop.
I hate this. Doing your best deserves an S.
Stop.
Ugh.
I'm gonna cry. I always carry a pocket knife. I wish I had a
Look
fucking
across, see a
pocket
bunch of
knife.
people shifting their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scott really is dead, and I killed it.
Everybody, Scott?
Everybody, Scott!
Thanks, Matt.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Mac walks on stage playing the guitar.
Yeah!
We lock eyes and you see a reassuring smile. Everly plays the chorus of the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on the stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus.
Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty, to the Scott Trek Enterprise.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Stella!
The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
They want to hear you play, man.
Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone.
That was
I
rough.
take back what I said about Scott. That was pretty cool.
Really?
I high five Amanda and we look towards the
Okay,
stage.
Amanda.
Hey everybody! More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend.
Ah,
Day.
that's good.
Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. who helped me to be able to do this again. Aww. Thank you. This is an old one from the Stillness... From Stillness the Dancing. You Tiger Rod excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eye and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd listens to an encore. Insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way to the crowd to talk to me.
That was amazing.
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska?
Oh my god. I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently.
I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people.
You really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
I didn't realize. It suddenly
how
all
did
makes
you
sense
not
why Matt was
realize?
so reluctant to play. Must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. God slowly filters out on the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt.
Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. It's okay if she sleeps over?
We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band.
Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government
Government
or
or
whatever.
whatever.
Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead.
Okay.
Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out.
Get
I
woke,
spot
I
Matt
guess.
finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out the coffee shop.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, dude.
Need help closing up?
I'd love that.
Yeah, I'll bet you'd love
Yeah,
that.
he's like, get to be alone. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where you see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk.
Shirts of the finest quality. Every step of the production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king.
That kid's gonna go far.
Yeah.
We head back into the coffee spoon, and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter.
Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Oh my
Aw. Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic.
Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Yeah, it really did.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. Didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed,
Okay.
I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. Guess what I'm trying to say is, life isn't that scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with.
Matt.
I, haven't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight.
What changed? You
Well, I
fucking
wonder what
dense-ass
fucking
bitch!
He's like looking at us like, what? You? Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I'd spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Dad mode activated.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this.
I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you'd stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. It really means a lot to me.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He
Yeah!
touches me quick and soft. Aw, he pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh,
He just kind of went.
and then he went, oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did
Sorry.
that. It's okay.
Neither can I, but I'm glad you did.
Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. Oh.
Matt.
I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Oh, it's so cute. Ow. The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine.
Don't break it.
Oh no! maybe the coffee shop isn't the right
We're
place for
about to
this.
get burned.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're right.
Let's go back to my place.
Oh!
Oh! Back to your
Is
place.
this a very digital for me? Oh! We spent the night.
Yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
He's kind of gay.
Homosexual right there. Daft Punk is playing
Come
it now?
inside! Daft Punk is playing at your house!
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Whee! It's the feds.
Tis the feds, my love.
The feds.
Whoa, dad's alert. They're all here.
The dads. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my dude. Pablo. Oh, holy shit. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud. I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them is of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Ooh.
Oh.
Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. There you go. There's your
Okay.
man.
Okay, this is gonna be just that. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Craig.
Craig.
Joseph.
We'll get to you
Hugo.
boys later.
Yes. We'll get to you soon. I love you, Robert. Goodbye. Goodbye, Lucian.
Damien.
Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo.
Hey, guys.
Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice?
When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days.
Flute it is.
All right, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda are still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow.
Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring.
Gift.
Give me the gift.
Pew pew.
I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party. Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise.
Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together.
Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey, I just wanted to say that...
Gay.
Oh gosh, this is coming out so dumb no matter how I say it, so here it goes.
It's gay.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Oh,
Whoa. You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of the ska. Although that was really cute.
Oh my god.
Every moment we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I hope we get to keep doing that.
We make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing, and the music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
That's true.
Hey.
You were very nice to kiss.
Aw.
Aww. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles. See, that was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really good to be writing again.
Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you're comfortable sharing with me.
Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later.
You know I'm gonna insist till you add a horn section.
Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily.
More cowbell!
You know what? I'd actually like that. Oh, Matt, my beloved. Give him a big kiss. A kiss, Matt. I
Matt.
love Matt so much. Matt, my beloved.
Let me see the pictures. I'm on
Yeah.
stage.
I hope.
Let me see.
Daddy. Gimme. Oh!
Oh! Matt!
Matt! You're
Oh my
sir.
god, hello.
See his tattoo. Oh my
Hello,
god,
Matt.
sir.
Matt.
Sir, the open shirt and the sweat. Oh.
Hello.
Matt.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was a good end.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we will be back on Thursday to do Joseph and Hugo.
We're gonna do them?
Yes, we're gonna do them.
Yeah!
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 Yeah, so we're gonna do their routes on Thursday then. We will see you guys then. Thank you for coming to stream.
Don't miss it, guys. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Alright, love you guys. Bye!
Thanks for hanging out.